Hey Pet Nation, it's Dr. T here, and I want to talk about what's happening in the nation right now. It's a nationwide shortage of the canine influenza vaccine. Now, many of you are aware, if you have a dog, that there are two upper respiratory vaccines out there. Number one is the kennel cough vaccine, as it's called, the Bordetella bronchoseptica vaccine, and the other is the canine influenza vaccine. And right now, that second vaccine is in incredibly short supply, if not gone from many clinics, as is what's happening at my practice as well. Now, we've talked to the representatives of the company that manufactures this vaccine, and hopefully shipments are on their way. But like anything during COVID, we have no idea when they're going to get here. The canine influenza virus is a highly contagious virus. It spreads rapidly from dog to dog. And those dogs that are not vaccinated can be incredibly infected by it. The signs and symptoms are sneezing, coughing, lethargy, decreased appetite, fever, and in some cases, it can actually develop into pneumonia. And unfortunately, some pets have actually passed away from it. So it's very important that if your dog frequents groomers, PetSmart, any place of cleaning, daycare, that you have this vaccine on board. And so right now, if your dog is not vaccinated or up to date on that vaccine, it's very important that you limit your dog's exposure to those places. Now, the vaccine is an annual vaccine. So when we first give it, we give it in 2 shots separated by 2 to 4 weeks. And then that second shot is good for a year. But it's an annual vaccine that's required to be boosted every year. So if your dog does not have that vaccine on board and frequents the areas I talked about, it's very important to get that vaccine on board when it arrives at your veterinarian. If you suspect that your dog has an upper respiratory infection in general. So it's very important that if they exhibit signs of coughing, sneezing, lethargy, inappetence, if you suspect they have a fever, you should go to your veterinarian right away. It may not be influenza, but it definitely will be a upper respiratory infection that most likely will require treatment. And as I said before, if treatment is not done, then there's a percentage chance that your pet may actually get really severe pneumonia and possibly pass from this. So hopefully the vaccine's on its way, as our representatives have indicated to us. And once they arrive, there's going to be a lot of veterinarians calling the pet parents, their clients, to inform them that it's in stock, as we will be, and we'll get those boosters on board. And remember, everyone, love your pet like they love you unconditionally. Have a great day.